Good morning. Oh, that's a bit wonky. That's better. Good morning. It is day 15 of Vlogmas, 15th of December. Apologies for the carnage behind me and the hoover here. It's going to be another, I'm just putting my socks on by the way. I'm about to run Lilia to college. And I thought I'd say hello in the morning rather than like at 6:30 at night today. That sentence, did that sentence make sense? I'm not sure. The last few days I haven't actually managed to say hello properly until like later on in the day. So I'm doing it now at 9:30 in the morning. So it's going to be another busy day. Dan is in the office today and then he's got his work Christmas drinks. But it's also the very last football training, which he normally runs, but one of the other coaches is going to be running that, but it means I am on football duty. So that means one of Phoebe's friends comes back here. I take them both to football, collecting 2 other girls on the way. I have to take all of the footballs, because that's what Dan usually does, get them to the right pitch, I have no idea where that is, and then do something involving raffle tickets, which he's written down for me, and then do it all in reverse and drop everyone home. Oh, and feed Phoebe and her friend, who's going to come back for dinner because her mum's tied up with her other child. So it's going to be a bit of a day of it. I'm also going to go and post the orders that I had accidentally left behind and the Strictly prizes for my podcast that I've got to go out and a present. So I'm hoping that the post office will be open today. I'm pretty sure it is. Even though the Royal Mail are on strike, the post office should still be open, but who knows. So I'm going to head out now. Can you see the camera wobbling? It's because somebody, and by somebody I mean next door's cat, is sitting on the table scratching and it's wobbling the table and she shouldn't even be on the table. So I'm going to go and remove her and get on with it. Let's go. Should you be here? I don't think so.
Mum, stop on the cat. I need to go to college.
You do need to go to college. I'm just getting my list. You all ready?
Yeah.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Go on then. Okay, I'm back from the shops. Got a bit of a haul to share with you because I went to the charity shop and picked up a couple of other bits as well. But first I've got to go and deal with the chickens because so Dan normally goes and gets the eggs in the morning and does a poo pick of the coop. But this morning before he left it was still dark and they weren't up. So I'm going to go and do that now. They're looking very angry with me. They're pacing backwards and forwards because I should have bought them their seed about an hour and a half ago, so they're expecting it. So we're going to go and check for eggs and see how those chickens are, but it is absolutely brassic. So it's not going to be fun. Oh. Hi, Cloud. Hello, hey, hey. Oh, hello, guys. 3 absolutely freezing eggs. Okay, whilst my tomato soup is heating up so that it can then heat me up, I thought I'd show you what I bought whilst I was out. My mum and my sister, if you are watching this vlog, I would have texted you to tell you not to, but just in case you've decided not to listen to me, which is highly likely, don't watch this bit, okay? Just skip ahead about 2.5 minutes, okay? Because I'm going to show some things that you can't see. So I went to the charity shop, because I haven't been for a little charity shop browse in a while, and I bought some books. And I like to look for books that are in really good condition, that have either been read really well by someone who doesn't like to break the spine, or are just brand new. Oh, I'll have to take that label off later. I'm making a mess of it. I've got a few books for different people, but I'm not going to say who, just in case. Okay, so I got this one. This was part of a series that they had. They look absolutely brand new. It was a kind of historical fiction. Never heard of them before, but it's very much somebody I love's cup of tea. So I got this, and I'm very tempted to go back and get the next one in the series just in case they like it. But hopefully they'll still be there after Christmas. I don't think it's been read. The spine is perfect. It looks brand new, so I got that one. That was £1.50. And then I got this, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I've actually listened to this on audiobook and I loved it. So this is a gift for someone in my family as well, because I think they will love it too. Just got to get that sticker off. And again, it's either been read very carefully or it's brand new. Oh. So I had to go and quickly stir my soup, and I'm going to speed up because I want to eat it. And the last book I got for £1.50 was something I've never heard of, but the story sounded lovely. It's called The Switch by Beth O'Leary. Again, it looks pristine. And it sounds like it's about someone in their 20s swapping lives or situations with someone in their 80s. And it just sounds like a lovely book. And actually, the person I'm going to give it to, I'm going to ask to borrow it back after they've read it so that I can read it too. They did have 2 copies, but that might have been excessive. So those are my 3 charity shop bargains. Sorry, just jogged the camera there. And I got our Christmas crackers for this year. So there's only ever 6 of us at Christmas. It's me, Dan and the girls. Sorry, that was really bad. Dan and I and the girls. And then my mum and my sister join us. And I got something a bit different from Wilko's. Look at this. They're crackers. They've got a snap in them. They're completely plastic free and all the packaging is recyclable. But they look like little presents. So it does have instructions about how you do it to make it snap. And it looks like they've got little cardboard decorations in. So I thought that was really nice. It says each cracker contains a gift, hat, snap and motto. So that's good. And then finally, perhaps most importantly, when I was in, our post office is in a WH Smith's, which is a big sort of stationers that sells stationery and books and magazines. And right by the till was the double issue of the Radio Times. Now, I've just been listening to The Secret History of Christmas with Bill Bryson, and he talks about the mystery of the Radio Times. So every year they do a double issue, which is all the Christmas television that's on. It's not really about radio, it's about television. I think it might have used to include radio. It might still include some small listings for radio, but it is for the television. And they got lots of extra bits and articles and things, and you have to go through it with a highlighter and work out all the things you want to watch or record. And I got it. Christmas has officially begun. And now I'm going to go and eat my soup. I'm just about to take, oh, I should say, it's about 2:45. Phoebe will be home in about just under half an hour. I'm just about to take the chickens down some veg for their afternoon snack. They are looking cold out there. And I've just finished listening to Bill Bryson's The Secret History of Christmas, which was an Audible special for this year, Audible original. It's only about 3 hours long and it was really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it because Bill Bryson has got quite an unusual voice, but actually it's nice. I liked it. I really, by the end of it, I was really enjoying like his strange way of pronouncing things and the tone of his voice. And it was really interesting as well, and it ended on a really good note. So I'd recommend that. It's free if you're an Audible member. Right, back out in the cold I go. Oh, this is awkward. I'm in Dan's car and he doesn't have any of my setup. I hope I'm in focus. I apologise if I'm not. I'm not going to talk for long. I'm in the car. I've just dropped all the girls at football and I'm going to do a bit of editing in the car. Though I'm not sure how long I will last in here because it's going to get pretty cold. But there is a bar, so I might head in there. But I did come prepared. I bought today's Advent tea. I made it up. I put it in my flask and I've even got a proper mug. So I'm going to sit and drink my tea, do a bit of editing, and there's someone pulling up beside me. Cheers. Oh, my nose is really red. So cold. The car says it's -3. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this is becoming my routine place to come and talk to you, isn't it? It's 9:45. I'm about 25 minutes in the door from picking up Lilia from her boyfriend's where she went off to college to stay for dinner. And all afternoon I've been thinking, oh, at this time I'll get back with Lilia, I'll put my pyjamas on and I'm going to have a nice glass of wine before I go to bed. And now I just feel like I'm not going to do that because I just feel not very well. A bit nauseous, and I think it might be that I've been running on pure adrenaline for the past 2 to 3 days, and that sort of part of the week has come to an end, and I think maybe that adrenaline doesn't know what to do with this itself other than make myself feel ill and talk nonsense. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go and sit. Lilia's going to go to bed because she's absolutely exhausted. Phoebe's in bed. I think I'm just going to go and sit, see if there's anything festive to watch. Dan's on his way home, so it's 9:45. He reckons he'll be home at past. I'm going to literally get 45 minutes of peace and quiet, and then he's going to bumble in the door and be all boozy and pretend he's not drunk. Because he's been to his work Christmas drinks, by the way, not just because he's randomly gone out and got drunk. But he'll always come in and say, I only had 3 pints. Yes, I'm fine. I go to bed. There was one time I came downstairs the next day after he'd been out, and there was jam like on the door handles and on the sofa, and I couldn't work it out, and it turned out he'd made himself toast. He'd got jam everywhere. Anyway, let's hope it's not going to be one of those nights. I'm going to stop rambling, and I'll see you again tomorrow for Friday, thank goodness.